Good evening, fellow Spinies. Smoke 'em if you got 'em, and roll 'em if you don't. Put that cannabis smoke down your throat. It's time to get high. It's time to get loose. It's a drug war. I'm calling a truce. PPP. Puff, puff, pass. We're setting up phones. So give me a call. Hello, Turtle. How you doing, Turtle? Turtle, I want to feature some of your art. Oh, I've never plugged this in here before. Where am I going to plug you in? Oh, that's just great. What am I going to lose? I'm going to lose audio for a minute. Terrible. I have nowhere to plug this thing in. Not good. Going through the trouble of setting up my phone, so somebody give me a call. I'll put the number up. Chucky, there is no meeting tonight. I was going to go to Lakehurst, but it's in person. And that's a huge problem. That's something I need to address at these next meetings that we go to. Disabled people are locked out of these meetings. Ready to roll. Let's roll. Get out your rolling papers and roll a fatty. Or a blunt. Or a bowl. I got a bowl here. I'm smoking a bowl of some Cannabis duct tape. Cannabis duct tape. I'm smoking it. I'm gonna break off the biggest. Oh, look here. Look at this. Hold on. I'm on the wrong screen. Can you even see this? Yeah. So yeah, we're gonna rip apart some cannabis duct tape. Let's roll. Cannabis duct tape. Cannabis duct tape. Cannabis duct tape. Neil, that's $50. You owe me $50 for that mention right now. Or some free weed. Send me some free weed, Neil, please. Yeah, if I mention you as a sponsor, you need to send me some free stuff. That'd be nice. And I'll give it to somebody. I'll actually give it to a patient. We just give a bunch of FICO to patients. Because that's what we do. We help sick people. We give them FICO. We don't charge them money because it's God's medicine. It's free. It's FICO. But these people don't get it. These huge corporations, they bought and sold. Let me tell you something, man. I got something to say. We've been bamboozled. We've been hoodwinked. We've been led astray by the people that said we were going to get weed. They are big liars. They're still arresting black and brown people. They are still arresting black and brown people, doing the same thing that the white guys are doing. The white guys are selling weed, they're making billions. The white guys are selling weed, they're making billions. Black guys are selling weed, they're getting in jail. Black guys are selling weed, they get in jail. The white guys are selling weed, they get billions. The black guy sells weed, he goes to jail. The brown guy sells weed, he goes to jail. But the white guy gets rich. Yeah, I want to speak on that because you know what? Should have seen that one coming. All the people you've been buying weed from the last 20 years, all those people you've been buying weed from, well, they're going to jail now. They're still going to jail, and probably even quicker now. Because they thought they could sell weed in the public, but they can't. They cannot advertise menus on Facebook, or you will go to jail because you don't have a license to sell weed. You gotta pay to play in New Jersey. You gotta pay to play. If you don't pay, you don't play. They want that tax money from the sick and dying. They want that wheelchair tax, the cancer tax. There's a lot of people with cancer in New Jersey. Let's tax them. There's a lot of people in New Jersey with multiple sclerosis. Let's tax them because they are sick and dying. And they won't know. In a couple of years, they'll all be dead. And we will make money because we are idiots in New Jersey, making rich people richer. What about the working class? What about the working class? What about us? We want weed too. We want to grow weed. We want weed, 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 weed. We want weed. That's all I'm going to say. We want weed. I want some weed right now. I'm going to smoke a bowl. I hope you join me. Oh, Jesus. Seth. Seth, you should not get a... Oh, man. You're going to trigger me, Seth. I know. I know you're triggered, but... You start this shit with arresting patients and sick people. Read his bond, Charlie. Charlie. Hey, Charlie. Weed is bond. Weed is bond. Weed is bond. Chucky, I rose. I am a floating head. You know sound? There's no sound? There better be sound. There's sound now. Hi, huge.
Giordano.
Hi, Hugh Giordano. Hugh, did you happen to go to any meetings tonight? There's meetings all over, but they're in person. And that's the problem I have with these in-person meetings, because all this time, all last year, they gave people what disabled people have been asking for years. Disabled people have been asking for online schools. Disabled people have been asking for online work, online council meetings. Disabled people have been asking for all of these things. They finally got them, and now they're taking them away. They're taking them all away. Now all you disabled people, all you homebound people, back in your homes, back under your rocks. Go on, we don't want to hear from you no more. No, you don't take part. So it's just mind-boggling that they did all this for healthy people. They made all these rules last year for healthy people. Well, what about the sick people that need them now, and now they're taking them away? What about the sick people that want to take part, that are homebound? They can't take part anymore. So in Union City, we're going to go see Mayor Stack, who's also Senator Stack, who's also the senator on the committee that controls government in New Jersey. And we're going to beg for him to help us. I mean, come on, man. We're being locked out. Back under your rocks again, everybody. Yeah. It's kind of shocking. All right, hold on. Let me text somebody. Oh, let me put the phone number up. You can give me a call. Let me set this up. I'm not set up at all here. Hold on. You can call me. My number is going to be up in here in a second. Go. Where are you? Where are you? This is not Belmar. Oh, jeez. This is not Belmar. Belmar was a mess. Oh, that's not my number. That's not my number. There's the number. You can call that number, and you won't win nothing, but we'll listen to your voice, and we'll hear what you have to say. And where's my lighter? All right, I'm catching up to y'all. Hold on. So, I think we're bamboozled. I think this is a big, huge money grab by a bunch of people, a bunch of billionaires. They saw this coming. They saw New Jersey was prime. A lot of sick people in Jersey. New Jersey's a big red dot. If you look at the map of New Jersey, it's all full of vinyl chloride, mercury, chromium, all these horrible things. And Murphy said he'd give us weed within the first 100 days. Well, that wasn't true. And in New York, Mario Cuomo was basically lobbied by the cannabis industry to disallow home grow years ago, which he did years ago. I think that's what happened in New Jersey. I'm telling you, I'm surprised we got as far as we did in New Jersey with Big Pharma. I got Novartis right down the street from me. We got Bayer. We got all these huge Big Pharma corporations. I am shocked we got as far as we did. But that's because we voted. The politicians were not going to give this to us. And now look what they're doing. They're keeping it all for themselves. They're not giving the patients what they want. We have been out in front of the State House for 7 years. We literally saw Chris Christie more than we saw Governor Murphy. Literally. We had more interaction with Chris Christie. And he was anti-cannabis. But we were out there protesting for our rights, and he appreciated that we were protesting. We can't even get Murphy's ear. When Jeff Oakes went to that meeting and took all the air out of that room. I should have got that video ready, but I'm sorry. I just got home. And Jeff Oakes went in front of... and this was a whole day of working on this. I was told by an angel friend of mine. His name is Eliud. He's an angel. He sent us on many journeys. Well, actually, a couple of really amazing journeys. And this was one of them. He says to me, Lefty, there's a meeting in the morning at this place, and it's a Spanish fair. It's all Hispanic culture fair. And he says, go to that meeting. He says, the governor will be at that meeting. He says, it's not listed anywhere. Nobody knows about it. But the governor will be at that meeting, and then he'll be at another meeting at that night, the nighttime. I said, okay, Eliud, you've never steered me wrong yet. And Eliud was the guy who does the licencia de conducir at the State House. And very friendly, very helpful, and we work with those guys. So I went to this meeting, and it was a very good meeting. It was very interesting, a job fair. It was all the departments from the government were there. And sure enough, here's Phil Murphy. And I got to shake his hand for a second. I told him about Jeff, and he said to send him an email about Jeff. I said, "Oh, well, no, I'm going to do something better. Wait." So I got the ear of Deborah Kornishova, I think her name was. Really nice, very helpful. And she worked with me that whole morning on how I should present this one question we're going to get, this one little, moment we're going to have to ask a question to the governor, wanted to make it, as good as possible. So we worked on it, and then I went to a workshop with her, and then I met her. I went home, brought Jeff to the nighttime meeting, and Deborah took the question and added it to the pile and made sure that I guess he would read it first or last, or last maybe. So Jeff asked the question that why is it that the state won't allow him to get his medicine that he needs for his cancer, but the state will allow him to kill himself legally? And the air just went out of that room. It went out of me too. I mean, I was like, oh. Jeff was just. Sometimes he would just Jeff would turn his cancer up to 11 sometimes, just to make a point. We used to joke about that. Like, Jeff, you need to turn your cancer down. It's way too loud tonight. One of the jokes we used to make. We have a sick sense of humor as patients. So his cancer was turned up to 11 that night, and he was cranking it up, and man, really shut the governor up, shut everybody up. Everybody's just like, whoa, what just happened? The room just, all the energy and everything just left the room. The problem I had was what happened after that. The governor did not take Jeff under his wing, as he should have. He didn't. He didn't do that. He gave us to Judith, the health commissioner, Persia Kelly. I'm sorry if that name's wrong, but it was very nice, very helpful. We had a nice meeting with Jeff Brown, and it was a great meeting, very helpful, but it was not the governor taking Jeff under his wing, really fighting that cancer, really helping Jeff get his message out. I did what I could to get Jeff's word out. That's what I do. I try to get the message out of what the patients are going through, and I'm trying to tell your stories and get your messages out there. When I go to these committees soon, I'm going to tell your stories and advocate for you guys. And I wanted Jeff to get his message out there, and he did get his message out there, and I didn't listen. Some of them just didn't care. The governor didn't care enough to take him under his wing. He just didn't. The governor walked past our podcast. We literally talked to the back of his head as he walked past us. Did not stop and engage us. These are sick people. It wasn't just me. It was a lot of sick people there at this podcast, and he just walked past like we weren't there. He just, yeah, okay, yeah, well, whatever. He doesn't care. And I guess if you're taking that kind of money from these industry people and you're that, into the money thing, it's kind of hard to look someone who's dying in the eye and lie to him. So maybe I'll give Phil a little respect for not lying to Jeff's face, just pushing him off on someone else instead of just lying to his face, looking him in the eye, because I don't think he ever did look Jeff in the eye and say anything to him. Jeff, you were there. That's right. That's right. I mean, at the time, I thought it was a great moment. At the time, I was like, wow, this is great. Oh, we did it. We did it. You know, it was very hard getting that meeting, and I was like, this is an accomplishment. We got the meeting. But no, it was actually a brush off. It was literally a brush off because Jeff died with that same question he asked the governor. Why couldn't he get his access? The amounts he need, the quantity he need, the strains he didn't get. The home grow, we didn't get that. So yeah, Jeff did partake in these Zoom meetings. He went to one from his deathbed. I know some of you heard that one. But Jeff called in, I forget where it was. It was not video, it was just audio, and he literally called in from his deathbed. And he told him so. He couldn't go out to these meetings. So I called Lakehurst today, and if you listen to the video, the lady says that, I asked her, I said, if you have a hearing disability or a visual disability, you can get 24 hours give 24 hours notice, and you'll accommodate them. Well, what about a physical disability? What about somebody, like somebody said here before, Jolene said, what about somebody on a feeding tube? These are things that people are going through. These are patients' issues. Somebody on a feeding tube can't take part in a meeting. All year long, you let all these healthy people take part. But now somebody on a feeding tube who wants to take part, who's disabled, can't? Why? I want to know why that disabled people now cannot take part. If they ask for their 24 hours notice, okay, we'll do that. We'll jump through that hoop for you. We'll ask for the 24 hours notice. So when we give 24 hours notice, are you going to allow people in wheelchairs to take part? Or are you going to make them jump through more hoops, show their ID, show that they're from that town? What if I want to go to a town meeting outside my town? If I want to go to Livingston and I'm sick because I don't live in that town, I can't go? They're not going to accommodate me? When they accommodate these visual disabilities or hearing disabilities, do they ask for your address? Do they make sure you're disabled? What is the protocol? When you're a visually impaired person that wants to attend a council meeting, you give them 24 hours notice. What do they offer you, and what do you need to give them for that? I'm going to have to ask those questions. I'm going to have to go to either my town or Bayonne and ask those questions. And Bayonne, oh my goodness, I'm going to Bayonne. As El Rampador is going to Bayonne. They put in Mrs. Fields, and I need that number. Can somebody give me the Mrs. Fields number? Just put it up there, please. I don't have time to go looking for her number. There's a corporate office for Mrs. Fields. They put in a place in Bayonne. They closed the street down to build this stupid thing, and it's a step. It's literally a step. So disabled people can't work there. They can't go in there. Granted, there's a window. Whatever that window is, if it's a serving window, fine. What about the disabled people that want to work there? And you have no way to get in or out. I can't with these people. I've been crying about this for years, and Bayonne allows this to happen. You're on this journey with me now because you've seen it. If you're following these videos, you've seen it. What the hell more can I do? Now I'm wearing a mask, and I'm going to start confronting people with the mask and the phone. I think that's more. I think I've stepped it up a level. I think I'm turning it up to 12. Sussex County. Yeah, Phil overpromised and underdelivered. I think it's more sinister than that, Jeff. I'm sorry. I think it's more sinister. I think he pulled a Cuomo. And I think he took the money. I hate to say it because there's some things about Murphy I like, and there's some things like this. I saw what he did to Jeff. I don't like it. I didn't really see it at the time, but now as the big picture unfolds, I don't like it. I don't like what I saw. I don't like what happened. He did Jeff wrong. He just did. He didn't help him. We need Jeff's law. Murphy could have advocated for Jeff's law. Put some weight behind that. No. But even Jake's law. You know, Jake's law, you all heard about Jake's law. A couple of years ago it was passed. Well, in Howell, where Jake's from, they banned medical cannabis. That's how ignorant they are. You had a child who fought for his life using cannabis in your town. A hero, a hometown hero. And what are you going to do? You're going to ban his medicine. So Jake could not even get cannabis in his hometown. His hometown says, not in my town. That's pretty pathetic. That's really disgusting. Wow. 1-800-Cookies? Is it really? Oh, really? Come on. Come on. Don't. All right. Hold on. All right. I want to call the New Jersey number, though. I put a New Jersey number listed there on the, somewhere when I did the video. I'll call this. I'll call 800-Cookies. Let's see. Let me test my phone out here. Let's see if we got phones working here. Hold on. Yeah, here's something. 800-Cookies. See? Oh, okay. Okay. Excuse me. I don't hear anything. Shoot. Is it not working? Shit. What happened? Oh, come on. It's not working? Do it the hard way. Hold on. Hold on. Do it the hard way. Oh, I think I got hung up on. Shit. I don't hear it. Hold on.
From 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. If you'd like to send us an email, please visit mrsfields.com/contact. Thanks so much for calling and have a great day.
Can I leave a message? Can I? Hello? All right. There's a 201 number on my... All right. Hold on. On my video for Mrs. Fields, when I was shocked and I had to pull my car over, I put the number up somewhere. Oh, jeez. Hold on. It's in the video. Oh, boy. Come on. Give me a break. Hold on. Yes, Howell is voting on June 15th. I made an event for that one. I made a few events that they're going to be tough for me to go to, but Tom's River, again, Howell, Brick, Wall, they're all back in person. And one of the reasons I want to go back is to tell them that disabled people want to attend your meetings. I'm going to have to go to Senator Stack about this. This is the only way to do this. We have accommodations for certain disabilities, but not others. Are we going to pick and choose what disabilities we make accessible? I think that's terrible. Does anyone have the Mrs. Fields number for Bayonne? It's in my video. Hold on. I'll find it. It's actually on Snapchat, too. Hold on. Not Snapchat. Instagram. I think I put it on Instagram. Hold on. Hold on. Let me find it. No. Here it is. I wish you could hear this.
They just put this in. This is brand new. Brand new. A brand new fucking step.
Oh, you got me triggered. I'm cursing.
A brand new step. They just put this in. Why would you not put a ramp in when you got a brand new place here? We got to call Mrs. Fields.
Write this number down.
Write
this number down.
I'm kind of freaking out right now.
Write this number down.
I got to pull over. They just put this in. This is brand new. Brand new.
I can't freeze it, can I? No.
A brand new fucking
it's
step.
201.
Are you kidding me?
All right, 201 something.
Look at this.
Hold on.
A brand new step. They just put this in. Why would you not put a ramp in when you got a brand new place here? We got to call
Hold
Mrs.
on,
Fields and TCBY Yogurt, and let's call them up. Here you go.
Six
Let's
five eight
find out
4493.
why there's no wheelchair access here. Anybody here? I'm shocked. Fucking shocked. Brand new.
658-4493. All right, here we go. All right, let's try him. Whoa! Somebody picked up. Somebody picked up. Oh my God, they're calling back. Did I get the right number? Hello? Can you hear me? Hello?
Hello?
Oh, I'm sorry. Oops, I'm not trying to do FaceTime. Yeah, can you hear me? Yeah, hi.
Hello?
Yeah, is this Mrs. Fields?
Yes, who's this?
Yeah, this is Lefty Grimes. You're on the air. I'd like to talk to somebody about the Mrs. Fields cookie place in Bayonne.
Yes. How can I help?
Oh, okay. Are you open? Are you open? I hear a lot of...
No, we're not open yet. Maybe in 2 weeks.
Oh, okay. The question I have is, are they going to put a wheelchair ramp in?
No, we're not going to have a wheelchair ramp in, but we're going to have a walk-through window.
Oh, okay. So, but what if I want to work there? Because if I want to try to work there, and I'm in a wheelchair, can I get a job there?
Not sure. I'll have to ask. I'm not sure.
Oh, okay. Can you take my number? Because that's my question. If I want to get a job, I'm in a wheelchair. What do I do? Can you accommodate me?
Oh, we'll have to ask her.
Okay. Can you take my number?
This is it, right? Where you calling me from?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. And what's your name?
Khaled.
Khaled. Thank you, Khaled. Appreciate it.
No problem.
Okay.
All right, take care.
I love when I do live stuff and then we get radio gold. That was radio gold right there. So if I want a job at Mrs. Fields, how do I get in that store? And what was that? What was that? That did not sound like corporate. What was... I don't know what's going on. So they said that there's going to be no wheelchair ramp. He said that. He said no wheelchair ramp because it's grandfathered in. So the town says, don't worry about it. You don't need no wheelchair ramp. It's all right. That Lefty Grimes, don't worry about him. We'll shut him up. We got ways to deal with Lefty Grimes. Don't worry about him. Don't worry about him. You see all these steps? We got steps all over Bayonne. Don't worry about him. We'll have steps till he dies. We're going to have steps till Lefty's dead. Oh, yeah? Wow. I just can't believe what I just heard. Well, you're taking this journey with me, so good times. Let's go back to... Thank you, Seth. Can you believe that shit? Wow. I don't know if I want to work there either. I'm kind of shocked. He'd have to ask somebody? Who's he going to ask? What do you have to ask him? Do you have to interview people that are in wheelchairs? No, you probably don't. No, they're probably just cancel them out right off the bat. You're in a wheelchair? No, cross them off the list. Because look, you can't get in. I made a video of that store about 5 years ago with two dudes with spina bifida. And they literally had to crawl into the building, that doorway, when it was a bodega, and pull their wheelchair in behind them. That's what they had to do. And there's a video out there of them doing that when that place was a bodega. So they literally closed the street down to put all this new facade up. And believe me, it's a facade. Talk about a facade. Huh. I can't believe that was the real number. I sound more professional when I'm on the toilet taking calls. Are you kidding me? What the heck was that? How do you even hear what I'm saying? I hear you. What was that? My God, that was nuts. Hold on. Let me try to see if I can get another call going here. Hold on. Nope. Nope. Shit. Sorry. I don't have this number. I got wax on my phone. Damn, man. I got wax on my phone. Jeez. I can feel it. Oh, shit. Here it is. All right, we'll try to do that. Shocking. So, yeah, Mrs. Fields, no wheelchair ramp. You heard it right there. No wheelchair ramp, Mrs. Fields. Nope. They're going to have a window. You get the window, which is kind of probably too high for you to reach. And no working in there. Can you use the bath? Can able-bodied people go in and use the bathroom? Can able-bodied people go in there? I am shocked. I don't care if they have a takeout window. I don't care. It should be wheelchair accessible for the workers. All workers should be able to have wheelchair accessibility. I mean, come on, it's 2021. What are you doing, Bayonne? You know, I went to the last council meeting and I thanked them for all the curb cutouts and all the stuff. And, man, they got a lot of work to do. They got Bayonne High School, which is a fire hazard. If you're in a wheelchair in Bayonne High School, you're a fire hazard. Yeah, franchise owner. Okay. Fair enough. He's probably going to ask around about me because that's what happens. They all start asking around about, who's this guy? Who is it? Well, you better put a ramp in. That's what the pharmacy said. They said, we know about you. We talk to each other. And we got this ramp because we don't want to deal with your shit. No, get the ramp because you have compassion. Don't get the ramp because you don't want to deal with me, my wrath. Just get a ramp for have compassion. Just follow Jeff Oak's example and have compassion. All that other stuff will fall into place, man. I think I did call the corporate number. Oh, wait, you mean the oh, hold on. All right, let's look up the corporate number for Mrs. Fields. Hold on. Mrs. Fields Cookies corporate office. I think it's in New Jersey. I think their office is in New Jersey. Oh, no. Broomfield, Colorado. So they're still open. All right, all right, how do I get to the corporate office here? No, I'm not filling out a form. I want to call corporate. Where's corporate? No, I'm not doing 800 cookies. Where's HR? Employment. Oh, I see accessibility. Wait, whoa. Hold on. If you see what I see something for accessibility. What's this accessible? What is this? Oh, no. Okay, it's letter writing time, boys and girls. Mrs. Fields Gifts, Inc. Oh, no, I'll do it. Mrs. Field, no. Mrs. Fields Gifts, Inc. is committed to accessibility, diversity, and inclusion, including making the MrsFields.com shopping and service experience available to all of our customers. We strive to make our website content accessible and user-friendly. If you are having difficulty viewing or navigating the content on this website, or notice any content feature or functionality that you believe is not fully accessible to people with disabilities, please call our customer service team at, here we go. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's all I need here. Okay. 1-800. Okay. 1-800, where are you? 800-266-5437.
Mrs. Fields Gifts. Our offices are currently closed. Our phone hours are Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. If you'd like to send us an email, please visit mrsfields.com/contact. Thanks so much for calling and have a great day.
Can I leave a message? Oh, is that the 800 cookies? COOK. I think that's 800 cookies. So it says email the team at webassist@mrsfieldsgifts.com. It's webassist@mrsfieldsgifts.com with the words disabled access in the subject line and provide a description of the specific feature you feel is not fully accessible or accommodate all of your customers and our overall accessibility policies. Additionally, while we do not control such vendors, we strongly encourage vendors of third-party digital content to provide content that is accessible and user-friendly. Okay, so your website's user-friendly, I guess, right? What does that mean when your website's user-friendly? I don't even know what that means. I just can't believe this. That Mrs. Fields does not have wheelchair access in Bayonne, and it's an afterthought, and that they don't care. And why would you even want to go there and have diabetes served to you on a plate anyway? That's what I'm saying. It's not like the cookies are got THC or CBD in them. It ain't like they're loaded with anything good. All they're loaded with is sugar and stuff that's going to kill you. So do you really want Mrs. Fields? Maybe they're doing you people in wheelchairs a favor by keeping wheelchairs out of your store. Now, we still need to browse. We want to browse and look at cookies then. We don't have to buy them. We just want to look at them. Unbelievable. I am the law. No mens rea. There is no meeting tonight, Charlie. Chucky. I was trying to go to Lakehurst. There's no Lakehurst meeting. There was a meeting in Corbin City. A secret meeting that was exposed to me that we found out about. They tried to pull a fast one and have a secret meeting in the park with the mayor. I hope somebody went there and told them what's up. I know at least one person did. Whew. Okay. Oh, Access Stink. We should call them too. Yeah, let's do that. Let's put them on hold for an hour. Let's do Access Link. And what were the questions we were going to ask them? We had questions. We were going to ask them, will you take us to a dispensary? And what happens if a council meeting ends at 2 a.m? What happens?
Have recently changed. Attention Access Link customers to hear information about the Vax Ride program and how you can receive free rides to a vaccination site. Please select option number 6.
Thank you. Main menu.
I want a cookie
For
too.
information about accessible services or how to become a certified rider, press 1. To request a ride, press 2.
To cancel a ride, press 3. To check your ride status, press 4. To speak with customer service, press 5.
La 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 la.
To have anything repeated, just press star anytime. To return to the main menu, just press 9 anytime.
La 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 la. La 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 la.
Sorry, but you haven't. Please enter your customer ID, then press pound. If you don't know your customer ID, press 0 to transfer to the queue.
La la.
I'm transferring your call. Please wait.
La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. Can we take a wheelchair to
We are
the
assisting other
dispensary?
customers.
Can we
Please
take a
continue to
wheelchair
hold.
to the dispensary? Can we take a wheelchair to the... Good evening.
Is it possible if I want to go to a council meeting and it ends early, it ends late? What happens if it ends like sometimes they end at like midnight? Am I kind of stuck for a ride, or is what happens?
Well, what you do is you kind of, if you know that the thing is going to run into probably overtime and run to 12 midnight, then book yourself like a 12:05 getting out of there, because you are kind of stuck because there's nobody to call at that time to book. If you should miss your ride, let's say that you booked at 10 o'clock or an 11 o'clock and it went into a 12 midnight, then there's nobody to call to make a ride. So
you got to book with anticipation so otherwise you got to look for another way home, man.
Yeah, sometimes these councils, they go over and we don't know.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, that's a problem.
What about another question I have is, would you give someone a ride to an ATC, a dispensary, a cannabis dispensary?
Yes, we do that all the time. Dispensary for medical reasons is fine.
Right. Okay, that's great.
Now, the driver won't be able to wait for you, but he'll drop you off, and then you book the next available ride to get you out of there.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, that's helpful. Yeah, the only thing with the council meetings, we never know how long they're going to go. Sometimes they go late, and all right. So that's the only issue. Okay, we'll figure that out.
Yeah, definitely, exactly. If you're gonna run into that kind of stuff, then try to create some kind of backup system for you. All right, well, if this happens, then I'll call my friend or get an Uber or whatever else I can do.
I mean, it was easy last year when they had all these in-person, these virtual meetings. We could take part from our homes, all the homebound people.
I know.
We could, and
I know. I feel the same way, because we were talking about how in our job, we were pushing a couple of years back, maybe 3 or 4 years ago. We were saying, why can't we work at home? This don't make no sense, And, you got some reservations that are working at home. Why can't we work at home? Oh, no, it's impossible. COVID-19 made everything possible.
Yeah, all of a sudden, we can all do it now.
No problem. You guys can work at home. You can have a meeting at home.
But now...
Amazing, right?
Well, listen, now they're going back, the council meetings are going back to in-person. They're taking it all away from us now. So now all these disabled people, we want to take part, and we can't. Why are you taking it away? You proved you could do it last year for all the healthy people. Do it for the sick people now. It's like...
Yeah, I believe that they should keep a healthy, balance of 50-50. You shouldn't fill up the whole office. You should have some people still in virtual, because it's good for them. And, and if you could, trust them, or, in your case, if commuting is, difficult, then give them the option.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I definitely, I agree with you.
Yeah, we need that. We need the virtual.
Not everybody needs to be over there. And not for nothing, it does cut down on their expenses also, because you can't tell me that they didn't save on office cleaning and, and other stuff, because if the office is empty, then it's clean.
Exactly. Exactly.
You know,
I mean,
less bathroom cleanup, less garbage takeout, a bunch of stuff.
yeah, I mean, they allow for visually impaired people to take part. They allow for deaf people to take part. Well, now,
Right.
People that are physically unable to need to be able to take part. So we're fighting for that now. So that's a whole new thing now. But anyway, thank you very much. What's your...
Absolutely. I wish you luck on your fight.
Thank you.
Because
Yeah.
Yeah, you should, bring up that point that it's not for everybody. You can still have your office meeting. It's just some people that, 50-50.
Thanks, man. You're very helpful. What's your name?
Oh, my name is Angel.
Angel. Thanks, Angel.
Yes, sir.
You're the best. Thank you, man.
All right, thank you.
Take care. Okay, there's your access link, stank link, whatever. I think you got some good information there. I think the council meetings are a problem, but they do go to dispensaries. Those are the two questions I had to ask, right? Do they go to dispensaries? Yes. And will they wait for you at a council meeting? No. No. You'll have to go home with a council person. Have a council person take you home. Woohoo! Hubba hubba. All right, who's the hottest council person that you know besides Reed? All right. Oh, cool. Okay, 10 minutes. 8:09. Okay, in 10 minutes, I have a special guest. 10 minutes, I have a very special guest. You're going to like this a lot. This is really good. I haven't talked to him in a while. Okay, it's a him. And very successful right now. I'm loving what he's doing. No hints, no hints. I'm going to smoke weed for the next 9 minutes while I'm waiting to talk to one of my heroes in life. Yeah, this guy's one of my heroes, man. I don't have a lot. I got a few, though. I got a few that I like a lot that have amazed me over the years. He amazed me many years ago, and he just continues to amaze me. And I got him thrown in jail once. Yeah. He wanted it. That's what he wanted. He wanted to get... I didn't do anything he didn't want. Trust me. I just gave it away. But yeah, so we'll be... Jeff, did you like that phone call? What was that? That was really interesting. I'm so glad we made that call to Access Link. To Angel. Very nice guy. And if you're a guy that drives a bus for disabled people, how much suffering have you seen? How compassionate must you be, just as a bus driver, seeing people all day long suffering? When you work at a dispensary, you have to see that the people that are coming in there are not healthy. They're in wheelchairs. They're in walkers. They're sick. You can see it in their face. They're suffering. And they're building an industry on the backs of these suffering people. I've seen old ladies throw their bankroll on the counter at a dispensary to buy like 2 ounces of weed. Let's say $800, $900. Literally threw a whole thick bankroll on the counter. Come on. That lady don't have a plug somewhere? Nope. These people don't have that. These are older people that... It's sad, man. When I went to a dispensary one time, there was an older couple that didn't know what to do, didn't know what was going on. They asked me for their help. I said, yeah, sure. And they showed me their doctor's stuff, and they said, yeah, I get a 1/4 ounce a month for my cancer. I said, you get a 1/4 ounce a month for your cancer? A 1/4 ounce a month? You need like a pound a month to make friggin' FICO. What do you... So we got to go back to season 1, episode 1, and start from there. With these sick people that are dying, that need compassion, and they're just thrown into the mix. I say, here, just go to the dispensary, get what you need. They don't know what to get. The people at dispensaries don't even know what to give them, for the most part. You can go in there armed with more knowledge than the dispensary. A lot of dialysis, yeah. Seth had a hot as hell probation officer. Well, that's awkward. That'd be awkward. Because you have to be really nice. Then you're really nice to her. Like, how nice? Oh, a wheelchair too. Oh, yeah, yeah, you can get wheelchairs on there. Those buses do have wheelchair access. I know that, and they do go to a dispensary. So that's, he says they do a lot of business at the dispensary. I'm sure they do a lot of business there. We're in New Jersey. We don't want, as big Pharma is in New Jersey, a lot of us don't want it. We just don't want it. I want this. This is what I want. I don't want Big Pharma in my life. All my relatives did not have Big Pharma in their life. All my relatives that lived to be 90 and 80 and 90, and they never went to doctors. They never took drugs. They drank and smoked cigarettes, though. I don't get that. But they drank and smoked cigarettes. Yeah. So the drinkers and the cigarette smokers, they did have issues at the end of their lives with some liver stuff, maybe some lung stuff, maybe a stroke from one of those. But for the most part, all my relatives live to be 90, not going to doctors. And hold on, I have some questions to write down here. Oh, shit. I lost my stuff here. All right. I have to ask some questions here. Some decent questions here. Yeah, who's the hottest council person? Not the probation officers. I don't know your probation officer. I do know the council people. And you can include men in that. And if you're going to include men, you can include the city attorneys, which includes Jay Coffey and his hair. Yeah, Jay Coffey has the best hair in New Jersey politics. He's also the mayor of Oceanport. So yeah, Jay Coffey wins for the hair, the best hair in town, in the state. Seriously, he could run for governor with that hair, and not even have a thing to say. People would just be mesmerized by his hair. Like, oh, Jay Coffey's hair. Oh, it's so nice and coiffed. What'd he say? What'd he say? Who cares? Look at that hair. Look at that hair. Oh, Jay. So, yeah. We want small craft grows. I want some hand trimmed. Please do not take a razor to my weed anymore. I just bought some weed. It looked like someone took a hacksaw to it. An electric chainsaw. It was like, oh, man, come on. You're killing my terps, man. You're killing my terps, bro. Okay. Yeah, I wish we had a council meeting to play with tonight, but we don't. Sorry. That would have been fun. Okay, I think I can call in now. Wish my phones worked. Huh? Oh, really? Corbin City? Are you listening to the podcast, Chris? Oh my God. Call in to the podcast. Please. I want to hear this shit. They had a secret meeting in Corbin City for just residents only. It went out in paper to the mailboxes. And it was just outside in the park. I want to know what happened at this meeting. I want to know what. Oh boy. He says it was interestingly scary. I would have had a field day. When asked where they got their cons when giving the presentation of the pro cons, the councilwoman actually said, "My head. These are my opinions." Pretty sure someone's civil rights were being violated, just saying. Oh, man. Oh, my God. Oh, wow. So, yeah, the Corbin City meeting was it a real meeting? Hold on. Was it a legit meeting? I'm going to ask him. Like, was it just some kind of park thing with the mayor? It sounds like there was a councilwoman there with the presentation. It sounded like something in the park. It sounded like a meeting in the park. Okay, well, I hope he calls in. Wow, he went to the Corbin City meeting, and I'd like to know more about that one. Wow. So what are they saying? Yeah, I need to know more about this. He's got to call in. In Maine, they pay people to hand trim by the pound. Yes. It's so important. It really is. I mean, it makes for nicer weed. It's just a respectful thing. But, they make money when they take those in tumblers, and then they take the tumbler and they get all that keef, and they make stuff with that, and they use all the parts of it. So, yeah. Hurtful. All right, hold on a second. Let's try it again.
Hello?
New Jersey Weed Man.
Hey, what's up, man?
What's up, man? You're on the air. We want to talk to you. It's just me, though.
All right.
How's it going, bro?
Everything's good.
You down in Miami?
No, I'm in Jersey right now.
You must get some frequent flyer miles going back and forth. You've been so busy.
I know. It's unbelievable. I'm happy, too.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, it's unbelievable.
You're getting a tan and everything, huh? How's that working out?
Oh, it's funny. I did that really for my reality show. So check it out. Listen, I walked in. It was two white girls behind the counter. And I walked in talking to, black man here coming to get a tan. Like, what? And the camera's in her face. I'm like, go ahead, say it. You've never had a black man before, right? She was like, I'm not going to say that. But it was cool. I had a good time videotaping that scene.
Is your reality show going to be on soon, or how long is that going to take to come out?
You know what they decided to do? They decided on June 30th to release the pilot on this network called TV Unleashed. And from 4:20 to 7:20, it's going to be free. You have to register, though. And then after that, they charge you $10 if you come anytime. Just for the promo for my show, so you can build up potheads listening to the show.
Yeah,
making it. Yeah. Yo, who's at the gate, key? Who's at the gate? Yo, actually we're closed, but who got the gate key?
They're closed.
Somebody get Riverline. He's at the front. I don't have the key, man. I don't have the key. Riverline. I'm sorry. Oh, they were coming up behind you. I don't have the key no matter what. All right, my bad.
Hey, man. That's great though. That's really cool.
He called me I'm on a radio show. Yeah, but he left. That guy left. Yeah. It's getting wet. But yeah. Everything is doing pretty good lately.
Yeah, I see that. They just arrested a bunch of black and brown people in Trenton for you probably saw it, 20 pounds of weed or some shit, whatever it was.
Yeah.
Now, didn't we vote on this? Why is this still happening? What's going on?
That's what I told you was going to keep happening. Now, what's going to happen, though? What is going to happen, though, is those charges going to get dismissed, but they just got taxed big time. They lost their weed. They're not going to give them their weed back, but they're not going to prosecute them.
No, you don't think that? Yeah? Okay.
No. They ain't going to prosecute them. They're going to try to force them to take plea bargains. If I was every one of them, I'd say, don't take no pleas. At the last minute, they'll drop the charges. I bet you they would drop those charges. They're not going to want to put a case on. People will be like, oh, it's legal. That's their argument. It's legal. And people in the jury are going to be like, well, wow. I think it is too. They're not going to put that case on.
Yeah, but not every...
I doubt any prosecutor does it. They would have to present all kinds of arguments to a judge to not allow this, not allow that. It won't work. The public already knows.
Yeah.
It's supposedly illegal. Right. So I don't know how they would get away with it. I don't know how they could put a trial on. From a prosecutor's standpoint, nope. Listen, that's what happened in my last weed case. They didn't prosecute me. They knew the public opinion was on my side. There's no way. And I totally understand jury nullification. There's no way you're going to put me on trial. You know, what can I say? What I'm doing right now. It's the whole understanding that the prosecution, the Attorney General's office, they totally understand. I understand it. And go ahead. NJ can't get 12. That's my hashtag. NJ can't get 12. Yeah. And I think it'll work for these guys too. Yes, I know someone listening in your audience will go, that didn't happen to John Perdido. But you know what? It's even evolved further than that. And I thought even then that he could win, but I'm sorry he didn't. But I still didn't change my opinion on jury nullification. I think that's why I'm here now. You know, it even worked. It even worked in my witness tampering case, that fake case. Still, people, they realize that, this is bullshit. I'm not convicting this guy. Even though everything the prosecution said I did it. They just they changed the meaning and the content of what I said. But yeah. I did everything. But listen, I'm closing my shop down right now. You specifically got something you want to talk about real quick, and then I gotta get off. And I gotta go.
No, I just wanted to say hi and wish you good luck in Miami and all that, and that's all, man. Wish you blessings and all that, man. You're just amazing. Thank you for what you're doing, and thanks for helping. Thanks for what you did for Joanne. That was amazing. She is so excited. You have no idea, bro.
Okay. That'll work. I'm glad she can come.
Yeah, dude.
I'm glad she can come.
But I'll talk to you soon, man. Yo.
All right. So look, let me. I gotta take off.
What strain you smelling? What strain are you selling tonight the most of?
I think they called it dog breath. I'm not really sure. Man, I got so much weed right now. It's unbelievable.
I want that Russian cream you got so high off.
Oh, I got batty brained off of that. Yo, I kept like an ounce of that after that.
I want to try some.
Yeah. I was like, what the fuck was that I was smoking? Everything doesn't get me batty brain no more. Everything doesn't get me all hot. But that was some sativa. It was a sativa. Oh. That's what it was. Some sativas kind of get me all goofy head.
Nice. Awesome. Is that from Oregon or where is that from?
No, I think that was a Northern Cali one.
Northern Cali.
Northern Cali.
Woo!
Yeah, that was an outdoor too. That wasn't even an indoor.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Love it.
But see, the state of New Jersey, they're going to demand that we buy weed only from these guys that they have licensed to grow here. That is bullshit. Yeah. I still want to get organic weed from out west and from the hills and mountains of California and Oregon and Washington State. I don't always want somebody's big, giant indoor grow operation, massive commercial operation, weed.
Can you get a license? You think you'll get a micro license?
And they might give me a license to shut me up. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know, but no, I can't get a license. Technically, I may actually be able to get a license now. They're bending over to make sure to try to make sure I get a license.
Good. You should get it first.
Really, I've had political people and even the CRC board lady all comment that social justice would mean weed man can get a license.
That's right.
I've had several people say that. So, and they said it publicly. So, okay, I might as well apply then, right?
It's a hashtag.
Give it to me. But I don't want to be a sellout. Like, I don't want them to give it to me just because I'm a big mouth, and then people just like me in prison and weed and all that, they deny all of them. So I have to see how these rules are going to be worked out before I endorse it.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be a sellout. I wouldn't accept something like that if it was just about me. I would gladly be the face of some social justice thing if it would include everybody like me.
That's right.
Yeah.
Hashtag legalize New Jersey weed man.
Hey, catch you later. Hey, by the way, you notice I did get on. I'm trying to get on the ballot Tuesday to run for governor.
That's the other thing.
The only reason why,
yes.
Yeah, the only reason why I'm getting on the ballot though is so I can champion home grow. That's all I want to do. Legalization is practically here. There's no need for me to argue legalization no more. But home grow is not here, so it's not true legalization. All right.
Let me know how I can help. We'll help. We'll definitely help you with that. Awesome.
All right. I'll talk to you.
Thanks, weed man.
I'll talk to you. Yeah.
See
Catch
you
you later. Peace, man. Yeah.
I'm not hanging up on him. I was gonna hang up on him, but I'd rather talk to him. I don't get a chance to talk to him that much anymore. He's so busy. He's always running around. Like I used to actually sit down and have conversations with him for like hours here at the podcast, and now it's like we got to catch him like in between stuff because he's so busy. He's got a reality show. He's got the plane to catch. He's got two businesses to run. He's got this weed to sell. He's got weed to look at, weed to buy. He got a lot of stuff going on, man. So yeah, good for you, man. Blessings to you. Awesome. He came a long way, man. He was facing pretty much the rest of his life in jail. I was there when he was in court, and amazing. He persevered. I'm sorry, Jeff. I saw you called. I couldn't take your call. I'll take it now. Let's see if my phones work. Sounds good. Can you hear me?
What's up, Lefty?
Hey, Jeff. How are you, buddy? Can you hear me? Hold on. Hey, Jeff. How are you, buddy?
I'm all right. How are you?
Good, man. Good. I had the weed man on the phone. Sorry, I couldn't take your call. Unless you wanted the three-way. I don't know if you wanted the three-way or not. Probably did.
No. I want to hear what he has to say unvarnished.
Yeah, it was good stuff, right? He's always got something to say. So what's going on, buddy?
Oh, boy. So it was Sussex County where Jeff was, I think, his last meeting on his deathbed, I think.
Oh, God.
And I was just thinking when I said Murphy overpromised and underdelivered, I didn't say that he did that naively or friendly, aw shucks. He did that knowing, knowing he was stretching the truth and fooling people. And then when he underdelivered, it's the typical New Jersey, F you, what are you going to do about it? So what are we going to do about it? It sucks when his main competitor is saying, oh, let's rerun the referendum again. Like, are you kidding me, Jack Chiarelli? Like, what's wrong with you, you idiot? At least Hirsch Singh is talking about let's let everyone home grow. That's cool.
Yeah, I did hear that. That's interesting.
You know what I was thinking? There's all kinds of people at these town council meetings that don't agree with us and our views about where the regulation and zoning should take the communities. But I know I'm still hearing Gateway. I'm still hearing people, not much on the way of elected officials and council people and mayors, but some of the people that just speak like the PhD, that refugee from Jersey City, people like that say, Gateway, Gateway. I'm like, we've been seeing states having medical dispensaries with a high volume of patients. We've been seeing for the last decade states that would open up to adult use having lines around the block for the first, opening and to steady customers. Where are all the addicts from this? How long do we have to wait to see all these addicts that come through when it's a gateway? From all these states where we've seen now these industries are flourishing, where are the addicts?
You know, they had me on so much stuff. This is what they want. They try to hook us all on these drugs.
So if you're still saying gateway, we still hear this, and it's like, where's the evidence? I don't understand. We're seeing people with access to cannabis all around the country, all over the place, and we're not seeing.
Yeah, we're getting off of it. We're getting off of these drugs. It's like patient after patient has done it. I've done it myself, and I know how it was for me. It was very hard, very difficult, and they make it that way on purpose. And for these people to call it a gateway makes me really upset because it was a very hard transition off of these to be an exit drug. And it was an exit drug for me and for many others. And to deny it's I don't know. But yeah, when I saw what Jeff went through and Governor Murphy had a chance to take Jeff under his wing, and he didn't. He didn't do it. He could have.
No, he let him suffer through COVID. Just had no follow up on him at all.
Yeah, no phone call. Maybe call the guy. Maybe make him feel good. Nah, nothing. I told you, Murphy walks past us at the podcast. Governor Christie never would walk past. At least he would wave or say something. Murphy walks past all of us. We're sick and dying people at the podcast, and he just walks past, literally talking to the back of his head. And I know a lot of people love Murphy out there, and I like some stuff about him, but I don't like how he treats patients, and I don't like how he seems to be a corporate shill.
The terrible thing about all the people in Trenton is that they've all just decided the lobbyists are the ones that they're going to listen to the most. It's really sad that the corporate people have so much more pull than the activists.
So
One talks.
How do I become an activist? I mean, an activist. How do I become a lobbyist? What do I have to do?
Yeah. We got to ask the guy from the council. He thinks that we're getting paid.
Might as well, right?
It's ridiculous.
Don't we have to pay to play? You got to pay for an activist license or some shit? I'm sorry, a lobbyist license? We have pretty good access as it is out in front of the State House with regular politicians and with Chris Christie. It was amazing that, 12 times a year we'd see Christie have to walk past us, have to walk through our cones, have to just deal with our bullshit. I loved it. And we don't get that from Murphy at all. No interaction. And the fact that he would push Jeff off on the Department of Health, it just says a lot about, when I look at the big picture and what's happening now with all the black and brown people continuing to be victims of the drug war. Didn't we vote for this? We voted to end this, but no. All the legacy black market people are still going to be black market. They'll be outside the law. They're not going to get licensed because they can't. They're not making it easy.
The penalty for home growing continues. The full penalty.
Yeah, if you got cancer, you're growing pot for your cancer, or your kid with epilepsy, you're going to jail. You're getting 10 years, right? Or 10 years or 5 years.
It's ridiculous. It's insane. But Connecticut is fighting the same fight now, trying to get across the finish line. They're being held hostage. These industry people are willing to horse trade and do whatever they have to do to quell the home growing.
We got sold out. I do appreciate Terrascend coming out to the podcast last week in Trenton. Diana McElroy. She came out. And
you got great people, man. It's amazing. I love meeting people through the work that when I'm with you.
Dude, we've met a lot of people, and it's been really an incredible journey. It really has. It's been a sad journey in a lot of ways, but it's also been very enlightening and inspiring in a lot of ways.
Yeah, yep.
And a lot of wow moments.
Yeah.
Even today. Even today. Yeah, that guy Angel was a great call. I like hearing that. And then Mrs. Fields. Mrs. Fields, what was that all about? Did you hear that call?
Yeah, they're talking a good game. They talk a good game.
What was that? He said, nope, no wheelchair access. Like he already knew. Like, nope, there's no wheelchair access. Like, no, I'll look into it. No wheelchair access. Nope, sorry. Nope, the town let it slide. That's what they say. The town lets it slide. So what does that mean? The town lets it slide. Now you're all going to hell. I don't know. I'm just kidding. But it's like, wait a minute. No, the town lets it slide. So you just screw it. All right. No discussion on it. Like, you sure? Like, maybe we should do something? Should we? I don't get it, man. Blood money. Thank you, Seth. Yes, you have a lot of blood money in Jersey. Yeah.
So, Lefty, when do you think home delivery is going to come up? Any idea?
Black market's available. You can call it black market. Yeah, no problem. All day long.
Yeah. Trenton has brought it upon itself, all this. I love the people in New Jersey coming up with it 10 times faster than the Department of Health. It's great.
The black market dealers already have all their shit together. So they have no overhead. No, it's like, they've been doing this for years. They know. They know what their customers need and want.
I can't believe the CRC hasn't gotten the 2019 licenses out yet. I don't know why they can't get that done.
I tried to speak at the last meeting, and I even wrote a letter, and I was not able to speak. I had my hand up. I hope it was an oversight, because I have a lot to say to the CRC. A lot to say. And I want to talk about their meetings. Are they going to have CRC meetings all year long virtually, or are they going back to normal? I'll call it anti-wheelchair. They're going back to anti-wheelchair meetings? That's what we'll call it now. We'll set the narrative. Clobber you over the head with our narrative. No, seriously, it's bullshit. Because now you got... They're all awakening to the fact that, oh yeah, we did do this for the healthy people. We did this for healthy people. You allowed healthy people to go to school from home, to go to work from home, to go to council meetings, to go to church. And now, what? The disabled people got to beg to go to get what you gave the healthy people? We get the scraps. Come on, man. Nah. We'll go back under our rocks, but we're going kicking and screaming. We're going to go kicking and screaming, and you're going to hear us going back under our rocks if that's what we're going. Back in our homes to be homebound again. Back to our deathbeds.
We can maintain some of this access, though. I think that the hybrid idea, that's totally viable. I mean, there's going to be, just like the access on the Zooms, though, some of the towns wanted to say, oh, you can't even be seen or heard, or you can't speak. All that problem continues with access overall. So you're going to have some towns that are really cool, trying to get everybody in, and other ones that don't want to let anyone in. I was surprised that Brielle had their access situation. They had worked on that. I haven't been down there. I have to take a look at that. He said there was a wheelchair lift, right, Lefty? You heard that. I was blown away.
Did the top floor and not the police station. That's what they were planning. doing half of it. So the
I would
police.
be curious to see what it is.
Yeah,
Because that was just.
I know. I want to go. You want to go? Let's go. We'll go to the next one. Trying to find Jeff's meeting here. Oh, wow. What's this? This is something with Jeff here. I don't know if you can hear this.
You can put it off for the fall whenever you want. We can check it out. I don't know if it's worth.
I'd like to
You
see
got a
what they
lot
did.
going on, my man.
I know.
You got a lot going on.
They're so busy. I'd like to see what they
But
did.
You're doing good. I love it. I love it. The results speak for themselves. I like the groove we've been in.
Hold on. Let me see if I can fix my phones here. Hold on 1 second. Let's see if I can do this. All right. Jeff, can you hear me?
No one else can have it.
Jeff, you hear me?
Okay.
Nope.
Then the police will have to take it.
No, my stuff isn't working.
I don't think, for what?
I'm playing Jeff in the hospital.
How do you get it from?
We got this one.
Cannot have it. You're in the hospital. You can't have it in the hospital.
Can I hear that?
Well,
They're gonna have to come up with some kind of policy if it's
yeah, I'm the only one legally that can
Oh,
have
yeah,
it.
you have to do something to change because this is not gonna fly.
Yeah, well,
You got somebody
I'm
who's-
just telling you, you can't have it.
Oh, it was so
Well,
loud.
this guy's dying of cancer, so
I
what do you want to do with him?
understand, sir.
What do you want to do with him?
Oh, these are the
You
best
wanna
cops.
stress him out? You want to stress the poor guy out?
These cops are great.
Is that your intention to stress the poor guy out? Really? Why would you want to do that?
We do not want to stress anybody
Well, that's what
out.
you're doing. That's exactly what you're doing.
Oh, this is the security guys.
It's not very nice.
What's your name? It can't happen.
Yeah, the security guys were there. Let me look around. Man. Oh, this. What's this? That's not it. I tell you, Jeff was an amazing activist. He fought to the very end, man. Amazing.
It was a privilege to know him.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I'll have to find it another time. I can't see it. I don't see it here. I thought it was on my Instagram. But yeah, literally, Jeff would not be able to take part in a regular council meeting. He was able to take part from his home, from his bed, and he could say everything he needed to say and give you a piece of his mind and probably hit you right in the feels from his bed. He didn't need to be there. But what I'd like to have is for people to be able to see each other. That's another issue at these council meetings. We could see them, but they can't see us. We could see them rolling their eyes, but they can't see our tears or see if we're in a wheelchair or missing a limb or suffering in pain. They don't see that. They should see that. They should be made to see that. Because that's what they would see if we were there. If we were in person, you would see that. You'd see we're in wheelchairs. You'd see we're suffering. But a lot of times we can't make it there because we are in wheelchairs. And it's not easy when you're sick to get out. I mean, Jeff was an anomaly. He just kept going. He kept going even though he was in pain. I know the pain he was in. I saw it.
Getting out and speaking though was what he was living for. He really loved that so much passionately.
Yeah, it kept him going. It was the thing that moved him, because he was making a difference, and he was taking these people and tearing their hearts out, and making them waking them up. He was waking people up. He woke me up. I was already awoke, and he still woke me up.
That's why Jim Miller says that he was like Cheryl, because they both did it for people. They knew they weren't going to be around forever, and they were trying to do it for everyone else.
Yeah.
All right, buddy. Let me go.
Thanks,
love you.
Jeff.
I love all your fans. I love your haters, too. I love you, man. Take it easy.
Love you, man. Bye-bye. See you, Jeff. That's Jeff King. He's the best. All right, here's something. This is really cool. I like
All I see is a soldier on a rock holding that pole.
That's funny. I see well-engineered roads going through cities and towns. Mine shafts and smelters up in the hills.
You're joking.
Not really. Just looking ahead. That's what this expedition's for. People who come after us.
Well, what good will that do you? You won't be around.
Oh, I might come back someday.
Really? You're not going to play it out? That's hurtful.
All I see is a soldier on a rock holding that pole.
That's funny. I see well-engineered roads going through cities and towns. Mine shafts and smelters up in the hills.
You're joking.
Not really. Just looking ahead. That's what this expedition's for. People who come after us.
Well, what good will that do you? You won't be around.
Oh, I might come back someday. A white beard and a cane. Walk through the streets looking in the store windows.
What for? Nobody will know you had anything to do with it.
I'll know.
That's enough? Just to know you've done something for other people?
You make it sound too unselfish. There's nothing heroic about it. I'm just doing what I found I like to do better than anything else I know. School's out.
School's out. Yeah, I've been saying that for years. I got nothing better to do. Literally, I have nothing better to do. This is why I do this. You find me something better to do, and I'll do it. But I don't think you'll find anything better. This is amazing activism. This is what this is, and I enjoy being a part of it. I enjoy being a cog in the wheel. I don't lead this expedition. I'm a cog in the wheel. This is why we have a board. I let the board lead. I do what the board wants. Occasionally I do something, I have good ideas, like, whatever, but I want to do what you guys want, and I'm going to speak for you guys. I'm going to go to this council, this committee in Trenton, and speak for disabled people taking part in these meetings. This is important, because you know what? I got nothing better to do with my time. God gave me some time off from working. He gave me a bunch of pain to deal with. So I'm doing all this in pain. But you know what? There's nothing else I'd rather be doing. Even in pain. In the pain that I'm in. I went for a massage today, and she basically just... Oh, she hurt me. She hurt me. She dug into this thing. I think I have to get checked. It feels like a tumor. It's so freaking big. It's just a big lump on my back. Oh, it's so bad. And she just works on it and just crunches it. Oof. And it really hurts. Where was I? Oh, no. Oh, man. What did Ed say? Batty head? Batty-headed? I think I'm batty-headed right now. You got me batty-headed. I'm looking for my page here. Okay. I want to thank CMMNJ, a coalition for medical marijuana in New Jersey. They are one of our biggest supporters. They have helped us throughout the years. They've always been there. Ken Wolski and Jim and Joanne and the whole crew always come out to the podcast, always have positivity and helpfulness, and we work well together with them. We love those guys. sativacross.org. You can donate to our organization. We're looking for wheelchair ramps, so we're going to try to get some Legos. We're looking for any kind of donations you can give us to continue the work that we're doing. Giving medicine to patients. Making medicine, just helping. Doing things that are helpful. We're going to find new ways to help. And we need funds to do that. That's Chris Goldstein told me, if you're a leader of your group, that your job is to make T-shirts. He was literally a T-shirt store for Normal for years. I said, really? That's what he said. Yep, that's your job. I said, good. Now at least I have a job now. I know what to do. Make T-shirts and make money for the 501c3. Hey, $10 shirts sell all day long. These $10 shirts, you can't see them. You can't see them, but here's the label. So, sorry you can't see them. Sorry for your luck. MagicalButter.com. UFCW Local 152. They are huge supporters of ours, and we're huge supporters of Hugh. That's United Food and Commercial Workers Local 152. JacksonStorms.com, Arlo Glass, OprahMachine.com, and Pure Puff Lifestyle Shop. Cheryl Miller inspired me to be tenacious and not to give up and to just keep going and be in their face and just not stop. Just do it. Do it attitude. And she did it. And I am super, super thankful to have met her and have been inspired by this woman right here. Cheryl Miller. Thank you. Sometimes you wonder what life's all about when you see a 15-month-old baby. Their whole life was seizing and suffering and hurting and recovering. 25-hour seizure, man. She had a 25-hour seizure that killed her. She did not get her medical cannabis. She was denied. She was waiting. They made her go to a psychologist first. What is a 1-year-old going to say to a psychiatrist or a psychologist? What is a psychiatrist going to say to a 1-year-old? And why did we have to waste her time, which was precious and short as it was? Why did we have to waste her time jumping through these stupid hoops that ultimately killed her? Sabina Rose. Diane. She came to the State House. She took part. Marie died from cancer in Pennsylvania. Joan Ford wrote an amazing book on epilepsy. Randy Robertson got the Whipple procedure before he got his cannabis. Oh yeah, they wouldn't give him cannabis. They gave him the Whipple procedure first. If you don't know what that is, just Google it. And Google the images too. That's if you want to see some suffering. Because that's what this list is. This is a lot of suffering on this list. So we end the show like this every week. It's sad. It's hopeful. It's hurtful. It's helpful. It's all of those things. Polly. Bill Buckman, civil rights advocate, lawyer, fought for the racial disparity issues of the state police on the turnpike, pulling over black people. When Chad was diagnosed with brain cancer, his father killed himself, leaving Iris to take care of Chad all by herself. Jeremy is Joanne's husband. Grew some beautiful weed. As a matter of fact, do I have it? No, I don't have a picture of that weed. I thought I might have had it. It's on my other computer. Trust me, it was good weed. He grew some good weed. Troy. I used to work with Russ Perry. Roger Barber. Jay Olito. Ella Bagelman. Hattie Koshel, my grandma. I used to give her a vape bag to test her breathing. And she caught on eventually. She was like, I get really stoned when I get my breathing checked by my grandson. She didn't know what stone was till I met her. Till I got her stoned. So she met the vaporizer. Yeah, because you could fill the vape up at home and then drive with it in the car. Jake Honig, they recently banned medical cannabis in Jakestown. They should be ashamed of themselves. I am shocked. I really want to go to Howell to talk about Jake. I am just shocked that this hometown hero, and they're going to ban his medicine in his hometown. No. Armando. Tailbone cancer. Lynn. Sean. Joyce. Brian. Thorne Peters. I am the law. No mens rea. Terry. Charlotte. Cher. Jaybird. Michael. Marley. Jeff Oakes. Y'all have a great weekend. Be back next week with a couple more council meetings. And they went with songs to the battle. They were young, straight of limb, true of eye, steady in the glow. They were staunch to the end against odds uncounted. They fell with their faces to the foe. They shall grow not old, as we that are left grow old. Age shall not weary them, nor the years condemn. At the going down of the sun, and in the morning, we will remember them.